A client can come and fire me tomorrow. Trust me, it's happened many times. I'm not perfect. They can come and fire me tomorrow, and my guys are going to be right by my side. All right, that's just the reality. So your staff are definitely crucial to your well-being, to your business's well-being, and you want to protect them way more than you would protect a client or anybody else. The main two reasons why a business will fail. A business will generally fail either on marketing. They fail and they don't make it. They don't know how to do advertising that actually is in line with the world we live in today. Or they actually fail in recruiting. They have good marketing, they know how to get attention, they know how to sell products, they know how to sell services, they're doing really good with that, but they don't scale and get the help. They don't get training done. They don't get people to help them. They're not able to really expand their businesses, and they stay stuck because they're not able to get help. I have been lucky enough to have been able to master both things. Throughout the last couple of years, I got really good in the subject of marketing, up to the point that I remember looking at my partner, Ernesto, who still works with me, and I said, brother, we're doing $600,000 in monthly sales in our e-commerce. I am overwhelmed. I cannot take it anymore. I need to get some help. Up to that point, I always thought that I was the only one that could do a decent job in my business. And because of that, I had not gotten the help. It was just me and two partners, that's all. And the only one handling marketing and the only one creating emails and sequences and content and Facebook ads and Amazon listings and e-commerce shops and doing all of it was myself. And I thought that nobody else could do it as good as me. So therefore, I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life. And that's what some people call solopreneurship. I was stuck. I literally was overwhelmed and not feeling happy about life anymore. I wasn't. Life was not exciting anymore. Business was not exciting anymore. I was trying to micromanage every single aspect of my life. So I looked at my brother-in-law and I looked at my partner and I said, good, we gotta fix this. We're gonna get some help. And I got some help. I found out a website that was able to give me a connection with people in the Philippines. And that was my first point of contact. I already at that point had started to hear about these opportunities with people in all parts of the world with maybe lower needs when it comes to economic, financial needs. You know that if you live in the United States, the average household income, it's about $60,000. The average income per capita per person is $40,000. If you're making under 40,000, let's say that you're making 20,000, 25, 30,000, you're probably in the poorer range of the United States. If you go away from that and you go to Puerto Rico has 10,000 per capita. It's less than half that. It's not that great, even though it's the United States. If you go way farther and you go now to places like Mexico, it's even further down. But now you go to Philippines. Some of my most important people in this company still today, now fast forwarding this to 6 years since I started doing a business myself, they are in the Philippines. And I can tell you that the average income per person in the United States as compared to over there is not a little bit different, is dramatic for people that are actually very, very talented. To give you an idea, in the United States, $40,000 is a minimum income for somebody that works in your office. And in the United States, in the Philippines, it's $5,000, the annual income, $5,000. Now, if you go to places like Venezuela, forget about it. People in Venezuela are making about $30 a month in average. I think that I might be exaggerating that. They might be making less than that. And that's because of inflation and other factors. People in Colombia, they don't need to make as much money either. So you have all these people that are accessible to you that you can utilize for your business without having to hire people locally that are going to be able to do the same job or better outside in another part of the world. You go to the Philippines, you go to Colombia, you go to Mexico, you go to Europe, you're going to find people that are as talented or more than the ones that are actually close by to your office, to your space. I can give you some examples, right? In my company, there's 50 staff. We have, this is something that I can tell you that is my pride and joy. The thing that I am the most proud of in my life, the thing that makes me emotional, that gives me goosebumps, that gets me excited about what I've done over the last few years, it's not the amount of money that I made. It's not the fact that I've built businesses. It's the fact that I've built a team. I built a team of people that are helping me accomplish results. I built a team of people that are connected and that we are pushing through in the same direction, trying to get to higher and higher levels. That is the thing that I am the proudest of. Well, let me tell you something. Out of 50 staff, I got about 25 of them that are overseas, in the Philippines, for example. I got about 20 on the Philippines. I got about 5 in Mexico City. I got people all over the place that are not particularly locally with me. Now, there's 7 executives in the company. I have the CMO, I have myself, obviously, I have the Chief Operating Officer, I have the Deputy CEO, I have the Creative Director of my company, people that you guys have probably heard about, or if you follow my content, you've seen them before, met them, etc. Like, for example, my CMO, his name is Jorge. My Deputy CEO, his name is Ollie. My Creative Director, she's Julianne. But what I did not mention is I have a couple of executives that are really as important or more than any of those guys that I've just mentioned. One of my guys is in the Philippines. He's my messenger marketing genius. He's my Facebook advertising genius. He's my right hand. He's my extension. His name is John. He's always connected with me, and we're always structuring content, courses, training, next level stuff. I found him and I have helped him grow like crazy. And within the Philippines, within that country, he makes a lot of money for the Philippines. But trust me, he earns every single penny of that within my organization, and I help them grow every step of the way. So you can find these people that are extremely talented to help you grow your business. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, okay, I get it, but what am I going to have them do? I don't even know how to train these people. I went through that process myself. The way that you got to look at this is that, look, if you do not figure out a training system, if you don't figure out how to write down the exact directions of everything that you do, record your screen when you're trying to create a listing on Amazon, or doing a Shopify website, or you're building an ad on Facebook, or you're evaluating the performance across an account. No matter what you're doing, if you're not recording continuously your screen, it's going to be impossible for you to be able to educate your staff and help them get on board with the way that you operate business. A lot of you guys that are watching this or listening to this, you have been purchasing programs, training programs for many, many years. Now, let's be honest. A lot of you guys have not even gotten through most of those courses. Well, this is what the opportunity is to you. If you, for example, grab a training like the one that I've done, which is a beast, which people complain about how long it is. I get it. I mean, I opened up my entire book and I gave it to you, and I tried to make it simple for you to be able to go in there and see some results with the program. Sometimes people do not get through it because they're too busy. Well, how about if you hire some of these people and you help them get through the program and then have them implement that stuff for you? So you might be asking yourself, wait a second, Manuel, but if I do that, they're gonna leave me and then they're gonna go work for somebody else. If that happens, so be it. It is business. It happens all the time. I have had executives leave my company. I have had valuable people leave my company. Hey, I had this guy who was the first time that I ever hired, a first person that I ever hired 6 years ago. He was my number one guy for many, many years. I made him a super marketing expert across all channels. He was a true professional. At some point, he decided that he wanted to build his own business. And I supported that. And I said, wow, man, I'm proud of you. And he's from the Philippines. And I said, go for it. I'm excited about it. I want to see you succeed. It makes me feel proud that I was able to give you all that power and go and do great with it. while they were with me, they helped me out a ton. And because of that, I'm okay with them using what they learned with me and going somewhere else and implementing it and doing their own business. It's the way life works. It's how it works. Now, my goal realistically is that some of these guys are going to stay with me forever. And some of them that are part of my family in this group, which it does become a family with time, they are actually with me to the end of time. And I'm going to help them make more money, and I'm going to help them feel like it is their business, and I'm going to help them actually accomplish all their dreams and goals. And I do that consistently. And I'm still doing that every single day with these guys. When I haven't, the way that I actually handle my staff is actually quite different than many other people out there. My staff are more important than my clients, period. No matter what. A client can come and fire me tomorrow. Trust me, it's happened many times. I'm not perfect. They can come and fire me tomorrow, and my guys are going to be right by my side. All right, that's just the reality. So your staff are definitely crucial to your well-being, to your business's well-being, and you want to protect them way more than you would protect a client or anybody else. That's just me, and that's how I operate. I treat my staff as if they were more important to my organization than any other thing that comes into our business. And that's just the way it is. So you build these guys up and you give them training. Now,